Hello again, Internet. How's it going? Today I'm just going to do a quick video. I really haven't thought of any more cooking videos lately, but anyway, my goal is to try to do 2 videos a month, and I recently completed my rendering rig, if you want to call it that. Basically, this computer I built myself, bought all the parts as cheaply as possible online. And this all started back in February when I got my hands on a Titan X hybrid card for really cheap in B stock from EVGA. So I was thinking of flipping it, but then realized that why don't I keep it? Because I was previously using a gaming laptop before to try to render, and it was just not a great workspace. And I also moved, from a condo to a townhouse, so I have a little more space now to work with things. So this is it. I'm going to go through each and every part, give you a quick little review on it. So if you want to build it yourself, knock yourself out, you can probably get some of these parts a little cheaper today, but I pretty much did the best I could. I bought the parts over a period of 4 months. I was incredibly patient, and I used PC Part Picker to alert me when the prices were incredibly cheap. So yeah, so let's get started. The case I used was a Fractal Design R5 titanium, which has a kind of a grayish titanium brush steel look in front. Really great case. Made this build just super freaking easy. Everything was awesome. It was all modular. It's just really nice. Everything was in there. I didn't really need to buy anything extra. It's got a nice little latch on the back, so you can easily take this window panel off and check out the inside. So let's get a little closer look here. Yeah, the Fractal Design case was awesome. It's modular. You can remove a lot of stuff. I took out all the hard drive bays here so I could have room for my hybrid graphics card radiator. I did a push-pull, or rather a positive pressure inside this thing. So I got 2 big fans here that came with it, pushing in. I got, there's vents on the bottom with a dust filter. So I'm pulling in air through all these things that have dust filters. There's a dust filter on the front as well. So all this air comes in and gets shot out the back. There's always positive pressure in here, so you don't have to worry about dust collecting or anything like that. I did the EVGA 1000 Platinum, total overkill. I was thinking of maybe doing a SLI SLI Titan hybrid build, but now with these new 1080s out, I'm probably just gonna wait a while, maybe get something else and do SLI there. I don't know, not sure yet. This thing's pretty powerful as it is, so might not even need it. I could actually remove this. I don't have a CD-ROM case or CD-ROM or anything like that in there. But yeah, the wire configurations, all very easy. This modular power supply here, provided you with just the cables you need. So you don't have to have a ton of crap, ton of wires you don't need bundling up in the bottom there. So relatively easy setup. And as I said before, I got a Titan X hybrid, very powerful graphics card. As of like last year, it was one of the best ones you can get. I do not have it overclocked. This thing gets hot enough as it is when I'm playing games, so I pretty much just didn't even bother overclocking that thing. So on the motherboard, I have the MSI Gaming M5 motherboard. Thankfully, it's not too gamery. It looks pretty cool. I did red and black because it was cheaper than a lot of the other stuff, the other color schemes. So really easy to overclock my CPU, which is the Intel i7 6700K. I got that behind this Swifttech cooler here. Okay, so the H140-X is what I'm using to cool the CPU here. The reason I bought that is because it's modular. So in the future, if I want to run a water loop, through a graphics card or something like that, totally can do it. You can, it's got a really strong pump in here. It comes included with the big fan and radiator, which you can't really see, but It keeps this thing so cool. It's amazing. I overclocked from the base 4 gigahertz to 4.5 gigahertz, running on 1.34 volts, and it runs probably under heavy load at like 62 Celsius, which this little thing down here can show you. Not sure why it's actually so warm right now, but anyway, that's pretty much it. I got some Geil DDR4 RAM. It works great. The only thing that's kind of annoying is that the LEDs were installed kind of crooked. Let's see if I can get that here. So you can kind of see the red and the white. It's a lot more white than red. Basically, it's kind of crooked. Yeah, that's pretty much the only problem I've had with it. Other than that, the extreme memory configuration's totally fine. One of the easiest things I've ever had to work with this motherboard. It really made things simple. I'm not gonna bother showing you the back. There's just a bunch of wires and crap there. I got a 1 terabyte Samsung Evo 850 hard drive, SSD hard drive. Works great. Booted up right, real quick. I did a flash drive Windows 10 install. Super freaking easy. The motherboard doesn't come with a Wi-Fi card, so for a little while I had to use this. I don't know. I just found it at Micro Center for like 20 bucks, like some ASUS Wi-Fi card. But now I currently have it hardwired into the internet, so works great. What can you say? This thing is amazing. It powers this huge monitor I have here, which is the ASUS PG248Q, I think. I don't know, but it's a 34-inch widescreen, 3,440 by 1440 monitor. Amazing colors, crystal clear, got a lot of cool features. It's got a built-in frames per second thing. You can do a crosshair, you can do timers, you can all sorts of stuff. Runs at 100 hertz. I don't know if you can see that in the upper right hand corner there. It's right here. Oh, and for some reason it's here we go. It's running at 100 hertz. You can see that up there in the corner. 100 frames per second. So it's really awesome for gaming. Anything over 60 frames per second is just smooth as butter. Very cool to watch. I got a few other things here. I got this Corsair Strafe keyboard. It's okay. I don't know. The Corsair Strafe silent, so it's got these silent keys, but they're not very silent, and I don't like the position of the Alt key, and I don't know, sometimes I feel like the A key presses down automatically. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. You can customize your color layout on this thing to pretty much anything crazy. I just kept the default because I don't know, I don't feel like screwing around with it. You got this light here to turn it on and off. You can lock it, you can not. It is a nice keyboard, but $100, I don't know about that. Maybe 60 bucks or something like that, but I don't know, it's still kind of a lot. And then I got this EVGA mouse, which is pretty nice. It's got weights in it. You can raise the palm height, things like that. It looks pretty gamery, but whatever. It's even got a button on the bottom where you can change the colors of the LEDs, which I thought was kind of neat if you have a different color system. It's got a lot of buttons, got those scroll speed, things like that. It's very accurate. If you put the weights in, it feels nice and sturdy. That was very nice that they included that. So, you know, if you guys got any questions about any of the parts I use, just leave me a message. I'd be more than happy to answer if you want me to run some benchmarks or show you some game footage. I got quite a few of those laying around. But yeah, it renders videos very nicely and very quickly. So maybe in the future I'll be able to get a higher resolution camera or something. I don't know, we'll see. But for now, I'm really good to go with my system. So thanks again for watching. You got any questions, like I said, leave a comment and I'll be glad to answer it. Never really done a video like this before. I'm not the type to show my shit off, but I thought this was kind of cool, and hopefully you think so too. So anyway, yeah, thanks again for watching, and more videos are coming soon.